Hi, my name is Farish and today I'm going to present about coordination and response. So before we start, let me show you a situation example regarding the topic. So the first example is, my phone is ringing, wait, I need to answer this quickly. Bruh. Yeah. And future Farish, don't forget to roll the intro while I answer this phone call. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, hello? Yes. Bye. See you. Sorry for the interruption. Now let's get back onto the video. So the first thing is, organisms has the ability to detect changes in their environment and respond to it. This ability is known as sensitivity, and the change that stimulates the response is called a stimulus. Stimulus are divided into two types, that is, internal stimulus and external stimulus. First, let's start with external stimulus. So external stimulus is stimuli coming from the external environment such as light, sound, taste, touch and more. Now let's talk about internal stimulus. So internal stimulus is from the internal environment such as changes in blood sugar level, blood pressure and changes in body temperature. Mammals such as humans can detect stimuli via a special sensory cells known as receptors. And response refers to the way they respond after detecting a stimuli. Let's use me answering the phone as an example to further understand the topic.
The phone that is ringing will act as a stimulus. After that, it will be detected by sensory receptors in the sensory organs and transformed into nerve impulses, which are then sent to the integration center, also known as the brain. The brain will then interpret the nerve impulses and a response is triggered. Then impulses are sent through the motor neuron to my hand muscles, in this case the effector. My hand muscles will then respond by answering the phone.
Coordination and response is controlled by two systems, that is the endocrine system and the nervous system. Now I will show you an example situation of an internal stimulus response.
Let's say there's a runner running for about 30 minutes, then his blood pressure will increase. That will make his blood pressure as a stimulus from the internal environment. Then it will be detected by receptors, which is the baroreceptor, in this case in the aortic arch and carotid artery. Then nerve impulses are sent through the sensory neuron to the brain. Brain, or to be specific, cardiovascular control center in the medulla oblongata. After that, they will go to the cardiovascular control center, sends nerve impulse through the motor neuron to the effectors. The effectors react by weakened contractions of cardiac muscles and the expansion of blood vessel diameter to reduce the blood pressure to the normal range.
Let's talk about types of receptors. So there are 6 types of receptors. The first one is photoreceptor, with light as its stimulus. The second one is thermoreceptor, with change in temperature as its stimulus. So the third sensory receptor is called chemoreceptor, with chemical substance as its stimulus. The fourth sensory receptor is baroreceptor, with change in pressure as its stimulus. And the sixth receptor is known as the nociceptor, with pain as its stimulus. Last but not least, let's talk about the necessity of response. The ability to detect certain changes in the external environment is very important for the survival of organisms. For example, in a war zone, your fast response times is a deciding factor between life or death. Or when you are playing games, fast response times is very important to make quick decisions to improve the situation of your game. And the last part is when driving. So when driving, a fast reaction time can determine between a car accident and a safe road trip home. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and also check out my other videos in this channel. So see you.